Hello everyone. Today we're going to be demonstrating how to perform leveraged staking for various Cosmos assets using ShadeLend. Leveraged staking is a popular DeFi strategy that allows users to long or amplify staked assets yield through the use of liquid staking derivatives and lending/borrowing protocols. Effectively, users are able to borrow against their staked assets in order to purchase more staking derivatives, and then subsequently borrow against those. Before we continue with this tutorial, it is important for all DeFi users to understand the risks associated with various DeFi strategies, protocols, and assets involved. To find out more about the risks and fees associated with ShadeLend, visit the Shade Protocol docs and check out the Lend documentation under the Applications tab and travel to the Risks and Fees section. First, we will need to navigate to app.shadeprotocol.io and travel to the Borrow page. If we take a look at the available vaults to mint Silk, Shade Protocol's native private by default stablecoin, we can see that there are currently 3 liquid staking derivatives accepted as collateral: ST Atom, ST Osmo, and staked SCRT. This effectively means that users can choose to perform leveraged staking for 3 different Cosmos assets. In order to begin leveraged staking, users would need to first acquire a balance of one or more of the liquid staking derivatives accepted as collateral to mint Silk. There are 2 popular ways to do this. A user could choose to purchase the liquid staking derivatives on ShadeSwap, with minimal slippage using a variety of assets, as swapping liquid staking derivatives is incredibly efficient on ShadeSwap. A user could also choose to bridge liquid staking derivatives into the secret network from a non-native chain, or mint them on secret network itself. In order to complete either of the above paths, users will need to connect their Kepler wallet to app.shadeprotocol.io and have some available SCRT for gas. Once you have the staking derivatives you wish to hold and leveraged stake, visit the Borrow tab. Click on the vault you wish to deposit collateral in and decide how much Silk you would like to mint. It's very important to note the max LTV for each vault, as that determines how much Silk you can maximally borrow against your assets. Borrowing close to max LTV is inherently risky and can result in positions being liquidated. In order to reduce your risk of liquidation, choose an LTV that matches your risk profile and volatility expectations. For example, a 25% LTV loan on a 50% max LTV vault would be at risk of liquidation if the price of the collateralized asset were to drop 50%. It's also important to note that the LTV of individuals' positions can be decreased by paying off part of the debt, which in this case would be Silk, or by depositing more collateral to the vault previously borrowed from. When users borrow Silk, they pay a one-time borrow fee, which is currently set to 0% as an introductory rate, as well as begin accruing interest on their outstanding debt. Once you input the amount of collateral you wish to deposit and determine the amount of Silk you'd like to borrow, click Deposit Collateral. Congratulations, you have successfully minted Silk. It's important to also note that while your staking derivative assets are collateralized in a vault, they are still earning staking rewards. Now that you have taken out a Silk loan against your staked assets, it's time to leverage your staking position. To leverage your staking position, we need to take the Silk we just borrowed and swap it for the same asset that we originally collateralized to mint Silk. Simply visit the Swap tab on app.shadeprotocol.io and select to swap from Silk to your desired liquid staking derivative. Click Swap and confirm the transaction in your Kepler wallet. Once you have successfully completed your swap, you are now technically leveraged staking. You can verify this by adding the original amount of staking derivatives that are still passively earning staking rewards to the amount of staking derivatives purchased with Silk on ShadeSwap. Users can choose to perform this leveraged staking strategy again by performing the same process as before. Take the recently purchased staking derivatives and collateralize them in the same vault used before to mint out Silk. Once you mint more Silk, you can again swap it for your desired liquid staking derivative token and further increase your exposure. In this leveraged staking example, by choosing an LTV ratio of 25%, we can increase our exposure to the liquid staking derivative by up to 33%. It is important to note the risks involved with leveraged staking. Due to the manual leveraging required to acquire a leveraged staking position, the unwinding of this position is manual as well. Due to the fact that almost all of the user's staking derivatives are locked up in a collateral vault in ShadeLend, they do not have the previously available balance that would help reduce LTV in the event that the price of the collateralized asset started to decrease, nor do they have the silk originally borrowed against their assets that could be used to pay back debt. Therefore, in order to unwind a leveraged staking position, users would have to acquire more silk or staking derivatives in order to begin closing their position. Thank you all for watching this video, and we hope you enjoyed learning about a popular DeFi strategy that can be utilized with ShadeLend and ShadeSwap. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.